Hey Panthers, welcome back to episode 7 of Petey'S Paw'Dcast and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! So, lots has happened. We haven't seen you since last year. It's been a really long time, but we wanted to just do a little recap because we are journalists. We are a news channel. So, since we've seen you guys, Spider-Man, what's it called? That's so embarrassing. Spider-Man No Way Home has come out where I don't think I want to spoil it, but let's just say everyone is obsessed with Tom Holland right now, and so am I, and I've never watched one movie. So don't clown me in the comments. But also, dear Betty White has passed, and we just want to take a moment. Because gone too soon. She was 99, but somehow just gone too soon. So that's basically the biggest news. It's 2022. Me and Emily are graduating.
On today's episode, we have some of your favorite staff at home playing charades. But first
we have Rebecca doing, you know what, Em?
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing charades, why don't you try and figure out what Rebecca's coming on the show for today?
Lawn mowing?
Wrong. Rebecca is coming on the show to talk to us about how she is a competitive skier and how she represented the school recently with some cool and exciting news. So, St. Pete's, we have a treat. We have Rebecca, who is here as our MVP athlete, and she's representing the school really great because Rebecca is a professional skier. Rebecca, you have to tell us how you got to this point, because I know that you recently just did something crazy. So tell us how you got to that point and then what you just did.
So basically, I guess I went to Tremblant with my family and they were all skiing and I wasn't skiing and I wanted to be with them on the hill. So I started sit skiing and I didn't like it that much because I wanted to be like them. So we came back to Ontario and I enrolled in CADS, and that's like Canadian Alpine skiing for they said disabled skiers. That's what the name used to be. Now it's adaptive skiers. But anyways, I tried that and then I really liked it and I was getting pretty good at it. So that's when I started skiing on one ski and without riggers. And eventually my coach found me and I just started to progress and get really good. And then I made Team Ontario and I'm a prospect for the Canada team now and I train with them sometimes. Yeah. And then also, I guess that led to me being on the Ontario website. So then when there was people looking for athletes to be on this show, they found me and they reached out and asked if I wanted to participate in it. And then I said, sure, why not? And then I applied and they picked me and then I got to be on a show called All Around Champion.
What is the biggest misconception in adaptive athletes or specifically skiers such as yourself? And what is something that you think people should know about your work, drive, your effort towards just sports in general?
I think that the biggest misconception about adaptive athletes is that we're not good or that we can't compete at a high level or that we don't compete at a high level. And I think that we definitely do. We put the same amount of hours in at the gym. We work just as hard to get to where we are right now. So we're just as good and we try just as hard.
Yeah, I think that in the show that you were talking about, you were the only adaptive skier there.
Mm-hmm. I was the only para-athlete, so everybody else was able-bodied, and then there's me. So I guess you could say that was a little bit different, but I competed with them, and I feel like I did a pretty good job representing and showing that we're just the same as everyone else.
If you could play any summer sport, what would it be?
Honestly, I think that I'd want to do gymnastics, the bars, because I think that looks really cool. I've seen it before on TV, and I think that I'd be pretty good at it, and it just looks really fun.
So this is my favorite question because I always like hearing athletes lingo and then pretending that I'm an athlete. So if I wanted to pretend I'm a skier, what's the best terminology or your favorite word that all skiers know but no one else knows?
I feel like all skiers know the word Jerry. So if there's someone on the hill who's just not good at skiing, or you can tell it's their first time, call them a Jerry. So that's a term for sure. So that's a term. And then more on the racer side, there's some other terms the course I do, GS stands for giant slalom. And then slalom is just giant slalom, but with shorter turns. And then in the course, if you're let's say there's a delay, you probably also don't know what that is, but it's when there's two gates of the same color and you have to go around them both, not like through them. There's on and off. So if you want to take it further away and then go closer, that's on and off. And then on is like taking them both really tight. So those are some terms like on the racer side.
See,
Some
like,
knowledge.
I get math, but I didn't get that at all.
Yeah. What sport that you participated in on the show was your favorite?
My favorite sport that I participated on the show would have had to have been hockey, just because I like hockey and it was really fun. I didn't have to really worry about the competition too much because I already knew what I was doing a bit. So I just had fun with that week.
Oh, so in the competition, when you were learning and teaching, did you find that you actually liked teaching skiing, or like was it a little bit challenging?
I like teaching skiing, but I mean, I definitely would rather be out there competing, but it was definitely really cool to see like the coach's perspective of what my sport is and see how much effort my coach puts in. Like I feel like it's just the same amount of effort that I put in because I wanted the athletes to do well and I was really trying to make them better at my sport.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you want to tell us a little bit about the show and where we can watch it?
Yeah, sure. So basically the show, it's called All Round Champion, and you have 10 athletes and they're each supposed to be the best at their sport, and they teach you how to do their sport, and we have to compete in the different sports and stuff like that. And it's really cool because you get to be taught by someone who's the best in their sport, but also by Olympic athletes or world champions. And you can watch the show on BYU TV if you have a VPN, and then in Canada, you can watch it on TVO Kids. So that's pretty much where you can find the show, and I hope you like it. I've seen all the episodes, and I think that you should definitely go watch it because it's pretty cool.
Thank you so much for coming today and being a part of our podcast, Petey'S Paw'Dcast, virtually. As you know, we'll be playing charades in teams of 3 now, with the objective to beat the other team, but friendly competition. And you get some bragging rights as teachers. So for anyone at home watching and you see your favorite teacher out there, make sure to let them know when you see them. I was cheering for you at home. So now that we begin, there are rules to every game. There's no talking, there's no props or pictures, and obviously have fun. Let's begin.
Going down, Reed.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Baseball.
Snowball fight.
Pitching.
Snowball fight.
Snowball fight. It was snowball
Got it.
fight.
That was a point for Miss McDonald's team. Was
Woo,
that?
woo. Okay.
We forgot team names. Does anybody? I know I heard a Cinnamon Wolf combo team. Did I hear
Yes. Cinnamon Wolf.
that? Okay, Cinnamon Wolf combo team. Does the other team have any name suggestions?
Second place.
I think we could be the winners.
The
Let's
winners.
just call ourselves the winners.
Okay, that works.
Oh boy. What are you doing to me, Serena?
2, 1, go.
Karate.
Hey,
Martial arts.
Karate.
Ooh. Tell us when to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Eating.
Marking.
Marking. Check mark. Grocery list.
Mark.
Marking.
Notes.
Marking
Marking
is-
list. Checklist.
A list.
It's a
Report card.
TV show. Marking essays.
Check.
Checking boxes.
Rating.
Ticking boxes.
Grading papers.
Boxes. Reading papers.
Check it off
Notes.
your list.
Check notes. Mark notes.
Handing out marks.
Handing out notes.
You guys are really
Handing out
close.
checks.
Marking tests.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh. 3, 2, 1, go.
Curling your hair.
Curling your hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was Miss Cinnamon.
All right, we're gonna go into the more intense round of round 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Dancing. Disco dancing. Cheerleading.
Oh.
Cheerleading.
That was
Cheerleading
Miss
it
Reed, I
is. That was Miss Reed.
Okay.
Oh, it's Miss Reed. Did she get me? Yes.
No, she got me.
No.
I used to be a cheerleader.
This move, they really sealed it, Miss Cinnamon.
3, 2, 1, go.
Moonwalk.
The worm.
Michael Jackson.
Weird.
Sorry for leaving that one for you, Miss Hunter.
Oh, you guys. I don't even know if I should do what I'm thinking.
3, 2, 1, go.
The wave.
The
The
worm.
water.
Inchworm.
An inchworm.
Oh, the
worm.
worm.
I said the worm. Oh,
They're close.
Yeah.
crawling, creepy crawling, inchworm,
Burrowing in your head.
caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Miss Cinnamon got it.
I know how to do this one. Never mind, Emily, you're going down. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
No
I'm
web.
hoping you got it off mine. I even did the thing.
No, I was
Spinning
totally
web.
watching Emily. She did this. That's total Spider-Man.
Fine, Emily, you're going down.
So this episode is episode number 7, and Serena and I are really looking forward to episode 10. We have something amazing planned, but we can't spoil it yet. If you guys want to participate in any future podcast episodes, feel free to tap us on the shoulders if you see us in the hall, or email Petey'S Paw'Dcast at gmail.com. And yeah, we'd love to have you featured on the show.
So, happy
For
New
sure.
Year again, everybody. And we're so happy that we could put out another episode, first episode of the year, and here's to many more. So, hope to see you guys in person soon.
Thank you.